Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Griefdrums, and in today's video, we are going to be covering Kali, the brand new attacker that is coming as part of Operation Shifting Tides. So this is the new attacker, and as you can see, she is a sniper. She comes with a bolt-action rifle. This is the first one to be added into Rainbow Six, and I think a big part of this is to give the community exactly what a lot of people have been asking for. If you spend any time on Reddit or any of the forums, you will see people asking for a sniper rifle, and especially a bolt-action one, which for the longest time, I couldn't really get my head around. Now, I'm going to be the first to admit that way back when the game first dropped, I said about a bolt-action sniper, and I know many other people did, and as the game has progressed, I kind of thought, you know what, I just don't see how that's going to fit in. I really don't understand how, with the game the way it is nowadays, with the metas, I don't understand how a bolt-action sniper is going to fit into the game, but you know what? The devs have done it, and not only have they done it, they've knocked it out of the park. This is so much fun to play. It is just really strong, but at the same time, it rewards people that are accurate, and it rewards certain playstyles as opposed to all playstyles. So I'm dead impressed with this, I really am. As you will no doubt have seen from the background, she is a 2 armor, 2 speed attacker, meaning that as far as the downsides go to this attacker, there aren't that many. Having a quick look at her loadout will show you just how much utility she's got. She's got the SAS pistol rocking with the C75 auto, which is the Caribbean Vigil's secondary SMG. And I've got to be honest, she's got a long range weapon, she's got decent close range weapons, she's got either breaching charges or claymores, and couple that with the utility of her gadget, she's a pretty formidable opponent. Now, way back when Black Ice first came out, we were getting attackers and defenders that were so strong, and they were really powerful. They fit into the meta straight away, and you sort of just adopted them into your team. Over the past few seasons, that hasn't really been the case, certainly with sort of Knock and Warden. Most people haven't been that interested in taking them, and you very often think, well, who would they replace in my team? Who would they replace in this lineup? And the answer very often is none. Whilst that does differ very slightly for Goyo, you can sort of build strats around him. When it came to Amaru, I don't really think that many people latched onto her, and she was very linear in the way that she plays. It's a sort of a one-trick pony kind of deal. I mean, yes, you can traverse around the map very quickly, but all that noise makes you quite expected, and you don't really bring that much utility to the rest of the team. With Kali, though, that's not really the case. She is a straight-up replacement for Thatcher, and a really good one at that. Now, as you're probably going to be aware if you watch the reveal, Kali can one-shot down people. If you hit anyone in the upper torso, that operator is down. Obviously, a headshot is going to put them out for their count, they're completely dead. But if you miss that shot and land it on the upper torso, that operator is going to be downed, and the defending team is going to be down one player. Now, being a sniper, not only does she have a sniper rifle very similar to Glaz, she also has the option to change the zoom level on the sniper rifle optic. If you press the button that would normally change the fire rate of the weapon between auto, semi-auto, or burst, it actually changes from around about a 5x zoom to like a 12x zoom, which is just insane. When I first saw this, I thought, how many maps are you even going to be able to use a 12x zoom on? But once I started playing, I realized, you know what? When you're holding angles through about 6 different walls, you can look right the way through them really clearly by zooming in, and it is just so effective. That tiny little blob in the distance that you kind of think is someone's head, just go ahead and zoom in and you can check. Yeah, it actually is someone's head. Let's pull the trigger. So what I'm going to be doing in today's video is I'm going to be breaking down several different facts about Kali that is probably going to help you when she actually gets released, or, you know, if you're on console and you don't get the opportunity to play the technical test server, hopefully this will help you when she does drop. Now, I'm not going to spend too long on each one of these. We are going to gloss over them fairly quickly just to get as much information across as I can. And there are a lot of things out there that are still to test that hopefully Core Russ is going to be all over. But from the short period of time that I did get to play with this op, here's everything I managed to find out. The hip fire on this weapon is ridiculously inaccurate. We were memeing against people during the capture session, and as you'll see, people were trying to hip fire with it, and it doesn't hit anything. So you're going to have to aim in, you're going to have to be careful, and you're going to have to try and be as accurate as possible. After all, she is a sniper. With that in mind, we took her straight over the plane, and yes, she can shoot through the plane windows. Just like Glaz, it is a one-shot. It will kill anybody, or at the very least down them if it's upper torso, so very strong in that respect. When it came to opening hatches, one shot is all you need. That will open the entirety of the hatch. Really handy to know. And just in case you did miss the reveal video, the gadget is a small little explosive device that blows up on either side of the wall, taking out anything that is attached to it. Mute jammers, bandit batteries, Kaid's electro claw, anything like that that's near the wall is going to get taken out, including barbed wire. And as you will see from here, if it's close enough, it will also take out Goyo shields. It doesn't, however, leave any hole in the wall whatsoever, so you can't go peeking through it like you would with a Maverick hole. And it doesn't do anything to reinforced hatches, unless of course there's an electro claw attached to it. When it comes to castle barricades, the sniper rifle itself doesn't do anything, exactly the same as Glaz since the nerf a while back. It doesn't even leave any small little holes for you to look through, it just doesn't penetrate it at all. However, the actual gadget itself, if you fired that onto it, the small explosion will open the castle barricade up in one shot. If you miss the torso and you hit a limb, it actually only does 65 damage. As you will see here, I get put down to 35. It will not down you in one shot unless it is hitting the torso or the head, in which it's going to kill you. Now, the reveal video itself did say that it will go through 3 attackers. We decided to go straight away and test it. Will it go through 5? What if you shoot into a room and through some strange miracle, all 5 defenders happen to be lined up at that exact precise moment? Rare, I know, but you never know. We tested it, and it will in fact go through all 5 heads. I cannot wait for that one miracle clip to appear where 5 people somehow line up in the site. It's got to happen eventually, although I think we might be waiting some time. When it comes to opening the actual walls and playing as a Thatcher replacement, as you will see here, both bandit batteries go down. The barbed wire wasn't close enough, but just by putting it in the middle of that wall, it's taken out all of the utility on the other side, which is really, really handy. This obviously prompted the thought of, can we bandit trick with it? It does make enough noise. Now, unfortunately, the game capture, the audio didn't quite capture, but as you will see from that point, the second the smoke starts coming through and the second I heard it, I started trying to pick up the batteries, and not only did I get one off of the reinforced wall, I actually managed to pick both up in time. This was really surprising to me. I genuinely did not think in my wildest dreams that you would be able to trick against this once I first saw it, let alone pick up 2 of the batteries in time. Now, you're going to have to be quick, you're going to have to be efficient, but this is definitely something that's going to be really handy to know. The explosion from Carly's gadget will in fact take out Hibana pellets, and therefore I'm assuming, although we didn't test it, it's probably going to destroy thermite charges as well. And if you're planning on playing the Lord, don't worry too much about the sniper rifle, as the rounds themselves will still take about 5, I think maybe even 6 rounds. We were kind of expecting it was going to be a one-shot, but it wasn't, so that's probably good for him. On the whole though, I am genuinely blown away at just how much utility this operator brings. Not only has she got the sniper rifle, the ability to take out things that are attached to the walls, the ability to shoot it at the floor and take out things like barbed wire. If you really want to, you can burn ADSs or Wamai's brand new magnet. Couple that with the soft destruction elements that she brings, the ability to remove barbed wire and gadgets like that, the ability to, you know, utilize, take a claymore, take breaching charges. She brings a lot to the party, and if you are an accurate shot and you can actually land those shots, you're going to be putting people down for days. Hell, you don't even need to get that close to the objective in order to do it. And if you do, you still have the option of the C75, which is a pretty good SMG in its own right. This operator is a lot of fun. She really is. Whether you want to meme, whether you want to play seriously, I can genuinely see a place for this op in a lot of lineups. And I cannot wait to see how she's going to be utilized by the community. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it will give you some insight as to what is coming if you haven't already had the opportunity to play. But I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Are you impressed? Are you disappointed? Is this the bolt action sniper rifle that you wanted, or is it completely wrong and way off the mark? It reminds me a lot of the intervention from Modern Warfare, certainly in the way it looks, and I've got to be honest, I had so much fun playing with this op. I really did. But either way, please let me know what you think, as I'm really interested in hearing what the community's thoughts are. If you did enjoy the video, please consider hitting that thumbs up. If you don't already, make sure to subscribe, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen, stay reckless and relentless.